I'm Dr. John, and this is your Maintenance Minute. I want to talk to you about a topic today that's a little offbeat. It's OSHA's Process Safety Management, or PSM. It was originally designed, and I guess it still is really, designed for those companies that have the 155 identified OSHA highly hazardous chemicals over the threshold that OSHA says if you've got more than this amount, you need to have a Process Safety Management, or a PSM program. I'm suggesting that this is a program for all of us. There's a lot of, this is probably I can't believe I'm actually saying this. This is probably the best written sort of government standard I think that might exist. It's 29 CFR 1910-119. It is really well written, and it's really designed to help us. And I'm suggesting that it may be right for you. You don't necessarily have to have these 155 highly hazardous chemicals. In fact, you may not have any at all. But I think this program is for all of us, especially if we're trying to get maintenance and operations and everyone else to work together, if we're trying to get that reliability culture in our facilities, if we're trying to get operators autonomous care, if we're trying to get our procedures written, if we're just really trying to get some discipline. And oh yeah, by the way, the side benefit is that you're going to have a very safe operation. I'm going to just read real quickly from my first book, the Reliability Excellence Workbook from Ideas to Actions, because I spell out a lot about what process safety management is. And there's 14 elements, and the very first one is employee participation. So if you have problems getting people engaged in what's going on at your workplace, if you have a process safety management program, you have to get the employees engaged. That's the very first element. It goes on to have process safety information, process hazard analysis, and that's a lot of root cause analysis. In fact, the standard says someone in your organization has to be an expert in the what if root cause analysis. Operating procedures and training has contractor rules in here, pre-startup safety, mechanical integrity. This is where our preventive and predictive maintenance is. Hot work permit is an element, believe it or not. Management of change. I cannot speak enough about our requirement really to have some sort of structure and organization and discipline to when we change things, either processes or different components on the equipment. If you heard my message on maintenance and reliability, I talked about inherent reliability, how we have to guard that. If we're changing a component out with another component that's not a like component, we're kind of chipping away a little bit at the reliability. So management of change helps keep that in check, so to speak. Incident investigation, and this is something we probably have a safety program in our facilities. Emergency planning response, compliance audits, and then trade secrets. And that's the 14 elements of process safety management. I'm telling you, this is a great program if you just really need to get some discipline and some engagement, and you need to get some teamwork. I strongly suggest, and if you need to enhance your safety program, this again is a safety program, and it's a very well written one. I encourage you to look into it. If you have any questions, I'd love a chance to work with you on it. This has been Dr. John, and this has been your Maintenance Minute.